Hi, Blanka. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. So absolutely, Blanka's right. It's an amazing course. I just felt it meant so much for me. She focuses on people in my age group, or women in my age group, shall I say, this anti-aging mastermind. And it's not just about nutrition. It's also about well-being, about what the changes our bodies go through when we're in perimenopause or menopause at this age, or the changes, the nutrition for us to learn on the week. Well, she sends us the link. It's part of the course, and then we can watch that in our own time, make notes. I still have access to this for 1 year, at least 1 year after the course had taken place. And what's really, really valuable for me is the weekly Q&A sessions with Blanka and the other participants. So it's totally voluntary if we want to put our cameras on, if we want to be visible. So privacy is protected if this is something that's important to you. But what's really nice is that you can ask Blanka directly, you listen to the other questions, and this is a wealth of information, and the support system, the support that you feel from the other participants as well as from Blanka.
Fantastic. So that was the live calls, and there are actually even folders on a Google Drive with homeworks and worksheets and the cookbook. Have you tried, for example, from the functional medicine cookbook, any recipes for inspiration?
Yes, some of the recipes that you've shared, I have tried some of them. There's one particular one that I don't think it was in the functional cookbook, but one that you shared to make hummus that I absolutely love, that I make a lot. And I know that on my list of things to try are your buckwheat pancakes. I'm dying to try those.
Perfect. And do you remember any of the modules that were important for you? Because we covered so much. We talk about like DNA. That one was quite complicated, right? All the telomeres and why we should care about the longevity and how to actually turn back the clock. Then we, for example, had the cardiovascular or sleep modules. Was there any module that you absolutely loved?
I must be honest, I loved all of them. So it's a very hard question for me to answer. I think what I enjoyed a lot is what I can do to fix my body, to repair, to help, in terms of what supplements are good to take if there's something that's maybe I have a problem with, or the combinations of food, the protein with the fats, and when to eat what. I think these things were very, very useful for me.
Fantastic. So who is this course for and who is it not for?
Well, as I mentioned before, I think it's definitely for people in my age group. So for women, anytime perimenopausal or going through menopause, and that are discovering or feeling changes taking place in their bodies. If you want to avoid aging, we also spoke about beauty routines, products, not just nutrition and well-being, but everything was sort of packaged together. So it's for anybody that's interested in this nutrition and how just to have a better, healthier life.
Amazing. And who is it not for?
Oh, I would say probably not for men. Or very young people, you know, that are still full of energy and they haven't started feeling the changes.
And I would always say, like when I say who it's not for, I say it's not for people that want to see a quick change, that are waiting for some magic pill or some magic strategy that I'm going to give them. And out of the blue, everything changes and they lose the weight, they jump out of the bed without doing any work. Because in every module I mentioned that we are the CEO of our life, and that only when we make changes, get out of the comfort zone, we can see the results. Yeah. Fantastic, Fran. So thank you so much for sharing the information about the mastermind and this like online course with everybody, and hope to see you in another course.
Oh, absolutely, Blanka. I definitely think that I would take a refresher in a few, maybe 2 years or so. But I definitely, or maybe you come up with something new that will
Yeah.
interest me, and then I would definitely be interested for sure.